evening, controllers. Good evening. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Last night, what did we do? I'm gonna recap real quick. You all know I love a recap. Last night we completed dungeon number 2 and we upgraded our arrows and we got a heart piece that I could not find for a long time. So it's pretty much the recap. Tonight our goal is to complete dungeon number 3. And as you see from the title of this walkthrough, the episode is called The Skullwoods and the Ice Palace. And the Ice Palace is crystal number 5. The Skullwoods is what we're tackling first at crystal number 3. Crystal number 3 is dungeon number 5. Even though it's crystal number 3, it's the 5th dungeon you're supposed to complete if you are completing your dungeons in numerical order. So we're going to just head there and see what goodies we get from out of the treasure chest tonight. So let's go to it. One of my pet peeves that I hate about the dark world is that you cannot summon your bird and they don't have fast travel for you here. See, I don't like that. Oh yeah, we also last night got our hook shot. One of the fan favorites. One of my friends, I call my Zelda friend who lives in Phoenix, named Patrick, said his favorite item is the hook shot. So shout out to my friend Patrick, who's supporting my channel and telling his friends about it and getting me familiar with Discord. Okay, I'm not gonna waste you all's time gathering. At this point, if you don't feel like chopping down bushes and all of that stuff, you don't really have to. You know a way to make this easier? I just thought about it. You don't have to walk all the way up there. We can go into the light world. Then we can call our bird. Go to Kakariko Village. Area number 3. Take this little pathway up here. Pick up this dark rock. Pick up the light rock. And voila, we are there. And you're there. See, to be honest, I can't remember. Because I really don't know this dungeon by heart. Crystal number 3 and 5 is my pet peeve dungeons. And I just take them as they come. So this may not feel like a walkthrough. When we finally enter the dungeon, there's going to be a entrance, like you're going to see one of these skulls like what we're in front of now. And I'm going to enter it in, or this hole right here. If you drop in one of these holes like that, you will enter one of the entrances of the dungeon. But my preference personally is to drop through like right here for whatever reason. I think it's a reason for that. So now we're in the dungeon. This dungeon has basement level 1 and 2, so it's not connected. So it's multiple entrances. So however you get in is how you get in, but I like to go in through that little hole. Yeah, it's not time to go right there. That's why I like going in there. Just figured it out. Okay. There's a treasure chest. And it's a map right there. Okay, we're off to a good start. We got the map. Oh wow. So this basement level extends. I never really walked this whole dungeon before, but because this is a walkthrough, I would do my best to try to walk the whole thing. I'm not sure where small keys are and things of that nature. We see our big chest right there, but we can't do anything right now. So, bless me. So just bear with me. I'm gonna go up here since this is a different entrance. Oh Lord, what am I doing? Okay, take out your hook shot. You can easily kill the electric jellyfish monsters, as I call them. I don't know their proper name. Oh, these mummies takes 2 hits. Oh no. Oh, I forgot about that hand. So, that's that epic hand that was that was in later Legend of Zeldas. Every like 5 seconds, it respawns and it will grab you. And if it grabs you, it takes you back to the entrance of where you started from. So be careful when you hear that dropping sound. Move out of the way because it is trying to grab you. And that hand will follow you in every room. I try to kill it because it slows the respawn time down. I see a cracked wall. We're gonna, of course, place a bomb right there. That was a trap. Oh, good. Oh, there's a big key. I really did not know that was the big key. I do not recall the big key being in there, but it's good that we found it. Okay. We had the big key. Makes me wonder, why do we even need a small key for? But I'm going to try to keep my promise and walk through this whole dungeon. So at this point, you all know how I feel about it. I'm like, take that big key, get the item out the big chest, and go find the boss and go from there. That will feel like a speed run, but I want to do my due diligence and, you know, make sure you all. I have no idea how we will get over here. This part makes no sense to me. I don't think we can use our cape. Nope. He can't fly, so. Well, this will be the way to go. Okay. We need to go back in. Come on up. If I'm not mistaken, we walked into one of these doors. As you all see, I am very confused tonight. Not confused, but I just don't. I've never just walked through every room on this dungeon. My strategy when I was younger, I just figured out, like, if I have my big key and I get the main item out the big chest, I'm fine. Because that's the item you use to defeat the boss anyway. So get the big key, get the chest, whatever. But I'm really trying my best to figure out these entrances. before just saying, hey, forget it. Because at this point, we can finish the dungeon. I know what a chest is. I know. I know what the item is we're about to get. And is this the compass? It's the compass. Not that I'm concerned about the compass, because the compass only shows you what a boss is, and I know what a boss is. Mommy. They have not given us one heart piece since we've been here. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh, mummies are strong. They are taking these level 3 sword hits and still alive, and taking getting hit in the head with the pots and stuff. I guess they say we're mummies. We're already dead. You can't do anything to us. Got another small key, but you know, it's like, what's the point of these keys if we have all the main items? Well, you know what? That's my cue right there. Go get your treasure chest and don't look back. Sorry I didn't open the other doors for you all, but we're just about to go forward. So I don't care for this dungeon too much anyway, to be honest. But I appreciate that area. So we're gonna come over here. Actually, we're gonna step on these star symbols first. Now we're gonna go over here. What we're gonna do is ride over here, come back, pull this lever. Oh, open the chest. We get our, it said you found the fire rod. This rod commands the red fire, but watch your magic meter. So this is, we have our second row fill of special items. All we have is one more item to get, and we have all 20 items. We have a fire rod next to our ice rod, and this is the item I like to use on the boss. So let's go on ahead and just get this out of the way, nip this in the bud. Let's see. Lordy. There's another locked door. Should I? We don't really have to do any of this because this is not a factor at this point. It's like we have what we need. Oh Lord, but I will take the items under the skulls, I guess. Oh, I used that fire rod like it was a hook shot. Excuse me. I'm sick of these keys. No more locked doors. Okay. They had the bouncers, as I call them in a way. The bouncy babies. We're just gonna leave this place. Come over here. Come back in here like we went to earlier. Oh Lord. Forgot you cannot use your special items on the mummies. Quick shots or any of that. Run over here. Come out of here. I do not know how to get over there. So So if you look at your map, you go straight north, and that's where the boss is. And that's where we're going to go. And you take out your fire rod and you shoot it the head of this. And this is how you get into the main dungeon where the boss is. Down there, oh, I believe a key is in that chest, but since we already had one from the other part of the dungeon, we're just going to use it. Oh, let him grab us. Oh, how dare him. Oh, Krusty Adams family hand just grabbed us. What is going on, Link? Oh. Get it together. I don't know what's going on with me tonight. I did give you all a disclaimer and say I am not too fond of this. I'm really not fond of the next dungeon, that Ice Palace. Ugh. The only thing I like about the Ice Palace is the item you get out of his big chest. But other than that, I can do without the Ice Palace. Okay. Now they got me using my fairies. Ooh, we missing a fairy. Y'all know we don't go into a dungeon without all of our bottles filled. We need that bottle filled to the max. Alright. So from right here, I don't like to use the fire rod because it uses so much magic, so I walk directly up to the fire pits and use the lamp. But for this one, you obviously have to use a fire rod to light that one. I can't stand those items that uses so much magic power. I'm like, ugh, gas gobbler. One of these, I think you, yeah, that's what you do. Swipe that down, a little swamp thing. They done threw every enemy at me, including the kitchen sink. Smash him. I thought if you smash him, he... Oh, Lord. Who has the key? Oh my God. They gave the hardest enemy the key. We are at the boss, you all, so we're surviving off of 2 fairies, so let's see what we can do. To me, this boss is kind of easy, the way I fight him. It's called Moth. It's a moth. I forget the name. So let's get this one out the way. I used the fire rod on him, or my sword, or both. I burn him and use the sword. Just burn him. Just keep burning him and hitting him with your sword, and he's out of there. Nothing more, nothing less. I was really using my head. I could have even used a bee on him and just let the bee sting the little moth. We have freed another maiden, so now we have what, 4 of the 7 crystals. AI, because of you, I can escape the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the great cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear, and he alone must face the person who began the great cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the royalty of Hylia can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? I hate when you click not at all and she repeats that whole story. You be like, oh, lady, I do understand. At this point, we have 16 of the 20 heart containers. We have 2 more heart pieces to find. They are deep in the mountains, so we have no side missions, side quests, or anything like that to do. So from here, we are going to not fast travel. Well, we're about to fast travel, but oh Lord, we had to go by him, the thief himself. Let's call our bird before he come in here and get us. And we are going to go down here to area number 8. That's how we approach crystal number 5. Come over here, swim, 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 swim. Come up here and come up to where we upgraded our bums and fairies at. This is a quick place where we can get some fairies. I remember we blew up a wall and there was some fairies over here. And since we only have 1 more fairy left in our bottle, we can catch some in here. We can go right into that next dungeon. And you can't skip from, you know what, I think I told you all the field last night. I think I said we could have went straight to crystal number 5. But thinking about it right now, we could not have done crystal number 5 because crystal number 5 is dungeon number 8. And at dungeon number 8, this is an ice palace. And by being an ice palace, you have to defeat most of your enemies with fire. And we just obtained a fire rod from crystal number 3, so that would not have been possible. So, yeah, we come in having to use our fire rod. This little guy right here wants to fight. You have to melt him. It said, AI, the magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. Didn't I just tell you all that? The enemies on here are not that bad, but I still don't like this dungeon. So you can use your hook shot. See which one has the key. Oh, let me look at the map. Oh wow. I didn't realize this place had him many floors. So it has a first floor, basement level 1 through 7. It's about 8 floors, just going down and down and down. So let's see what we can do. Funny how we just went from one crystal to another. Like we just fought one person, let's go fight someone else. We are in a hurry to rescue Princess Zelda. Let's get this show on the road. I remember a treasure chest appearing. We got the compass already before the map. Well, the boss, of course, is on the very bottom floor. I somewhat like this dungeon because on the Game Boy Advance version of this, when they remade it, they kept most of the controls the same, but they somewhat changed this up on the Game Boy Advance version. And I like the way they changed it up. But we're not playing the Game Boy Advance version, we're playing the original Super Nintendo version, so I can't show you how they changed it up. But maybe one day in the future I'll replay this and do a walkthrough. Maybe I may just do a full walkthrough, like just playing through it, not make it an episode, and I just run through it, and that'll just be an ongoing live. Because if I'm playing this the way I normally play it, I could beat this game within give or take 5 hours. I can run straight through every dungeon from top to finish and get it out the way without going through every door like I've been doing for the walkthrough. But I think I might do that and show you all the difference between this dungeon and the Game Boy Advance version. That worked. You cannot destroy the Skeleton Knight with the sword alone. When he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. Oh yeah, I remember this. I've just placed a bomb by him. That's exactly what I do. I believe it's another skeleton somewhere. He's about to pop down. When I hit him, let's place a bomb beside him, and he'll blow up. And first off, they have us going through these dungeons with no map, and I know I'm going through every room as I'm supposed to. Like, I call this room the Nightcrawler room because those little black dark things, I used to call them rats when I was younger. I was like, ugh, a lot of little bitty rats just running. I'm sorry, Link. What, AI? They just don't want to let me be great. Still hit me. I needed a heart piece and a 2-piece. You all excuse me, I'm being very silly tonight for no reason. I have no clue why I'm being so silly. I have no clue what's behind him, but I'm about to check it out. I should not have done that. This is not a good room. And something in the back of my mind said, don't do that. But now we had to drop in this room. I forget what, oh Lord. AI, do not use all of your magic power. If you do not possess the medicine of magic, now get ready to go into the depths of this dungeon. So basically, they're warning you, like, do not use your magic power. Like, you're going to need it. And they are right when I think about it. But I have a little trick for that too. I mean, we're still going to need some magic power, but we're not going to need all of our magic power. Because I know what they're referring to. I'm just trying to get the big key, to be honest. this is becoming more difficult than what. Like I said, that last dungeon we just completed, and this one is my least favorite dungeons. I know some people love the Ice Palace. I hate the ice. You know what? This is the only Legend of Zelda that had an Ice Palace. They stopped that after this. Now I will like for them to bring it back just for giggles, but no other dungeons in the future Legend of Zelda titles have a Ice Palace. It's kind of funny to me. Cause I would like a up-to-date Ice Palace. I think that would be quite fun and interesting. Especially since they like to let Link get cold now and he needs clothes when it starts snowing. There's a crack in the wall, but it's no use for us. Part of me is like, should I go in this door? Part of me is like, just keep it moving. Step out and step back in. So going up there took us down a level from took us up. We went from B4 to B3. So do this take us to B2? Okay, it does. Oh Lord, here we go. But this means we're getting lower and closer to the dungeon. No, we're going back higher. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a moment. I have those sometimes. I think I should not eat before I go live. That's what I think. Because it seems like every time I eat and on a full stomach, I make reckless decisions and don't remember where I'm going. And I'm just so laxed and like, okay, whatever. And I don't like being like that. You had to pull the tongue to open the door. Now, all this walking we've done, they just not want to give us a map. And we've been figuring out where to go all this time, and you all just want to give us a map just now. Developers need a whooping for that. Okay, up these steps. That's what we've been looking for right there. That's all I wanted. We have our map, our compass, and key. So at this point, let's find the big chest, and you all know what's after that. There's a locked door. Just verify. I don't think you can blow that wall up. You really can't do it in dungeons. I didn't think so. Just wanted to be sure. Oh, we back over here with you. Yuck. That thing always looked disgusting to me. I don't know what it remind me of, but it put a bad taste in my mouth when I see it every time. And this is a disclaimer. Not disclaimer, but this is off topic. But one game that I would really love to play, that's a throwback game. It's not a popular game that everybody is familiar with, but I would love to play Brain Lord. I think I'm going to look for that game and I'm going to live stream it just for fun as this channel grows. It's going to be a random game, but it's like, in my opinion, it could have given The Legend of Zelda a run for its money. It just wasn't popular. But it's a great game. Oh, there's the treasure chest. So we're about to get one of my favorite items, you all. You found the blue mail. This armor reduces the damage that you take from enemies. So now Link's clothes have changed. He's been wearing that green tunic since he first got out of bed at the beginning of the game. Now they just not want to get him some new clothes to wear. He have green gloves. His head is brown now. You look on the pause screen, his mail. They call it a mail at this point. They don't call it a tunic, but I'm going to say his tunic is blue. So enemies that hit us moving forward, like the soldiers who are blue, won't cause as much damage. And the bosses during boss fights won't cause it. And the enemies in the dark world will not cause as much damage. This should have been inside the chest in dungeon number 1. Well, crystal number 1. Since we was in a dark world, they should have been like, hey, you need new clothes, because these enemies are on a whole different level than those light world enemies. The developers did not want to give that to us. Let's see, let's go up here. So I'm not mistaken, we had to drop down to complete this dungeon, because we're at the end, but it's something you have to do, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the part of this dungeon I don't like, because I don't always remember it. That comes from my old age as well. Oh, I did not know he was coming out that wall. Grab one of our fairies. We need you, Tinkerbell. We had so many heart containers that she just barely hit. I mean, she should have gave us a double dose of that pixie dust. Okay, I cannot think or remember what we're supposed to do right here. We obviously need another key, so let's exit to the left and figure this out. Oh, heart piece. You all know how I love a heart piece. So let's go over here. Yes, I think we're supposed to come over here. There's a key. So that's a good sign. I believe we're supposed to go down. And we're supposed to make sure that we're supposed to find a switch and make sure that it is blue. If I can quit getting hit by these little wannabes. Where's the floor button? Oh, totally missed that. Come over here, come down. On the Game Boy Advance version of this, they switched all of this up. You have to do something different. I can't put my finger on it because again, I cannot stand this dungeon. This is not my dungeon. Okay, we have 2 keys at this point. I don't know what I guess that's one locked door, but oh Lord, here we go. Freddy Krueger, Frozen, is coming for me. Something is telling me to go into this door. I believe you can blow if you fall over there, however you fall over there, you can blow a hole in the floor. That's not, something's not clicking in my head about what we're supposed to do. See, this is not right. I need to find that switch. It's a switch somewhere. Oh my God. This is not sitting in my head really well. time, we're gonna take that other door and let this fire come through. I was afraid that this dungeon was, or one of the two dungeons was gonna take forever. But you know, if I did remember it by heart like my other dungeons, this would have been probably you all's shortest episode tonight. Cause I would have been done. Cause I can fight all of the bosses. The bosses don't scare me. It's the remembering which door to go through and XYZ. So I think we go up like I was doing at first. Should have went with my first mind and went up here. Nope, was not supposed to do that. Okay, something is off. And I'm gonna have to think like I was thinking last night when I could not find that heart piece in the mountain zone. Oh, you know what I can do? You all remember it was a key that we didn't get to use. Forgot where it was, but one of these floors. I think it was back over here. This is where we got the big key from. Okay, I'm not. I probably should have kept going the way I was going. So I feel like I'm walking in circles at this point. Okay. Where I'm over here where I said about blowing up the floor at, so. Okay, this is where we got the chest from. I really feel like, okay, we're in that area now. Oh Lord, here we go. Come on, Freddy. So, since we have a key now, oh Lord. Let's get out of here. We can open that door on the side and see where it takes us. Over here. There's the switch. Okay. Now I feel like there's some progress. I thought the switch was somewhere else. So now that we hit the switch, we can come back through here. Now I believe you're supposed to go on the left side and move the block. And then if you jump in these holes, one of these holes right here, it'll take you in another hole that take you to some fairies. Yep. So that's good. Let me see, we have, oh, we're only missing one fairy in the bottle. So just catch one. We're missing one more heart container to have full hearts. So now we have 16 hearts. But this time, what we're going to do, we're going to go up these stairs, go straight down. We need to go all the way around. Because you're supposed to push that block on the left side. So we're going to go all the way around. Get on, Link, move. Oh Lord, why would you do that, Link? You made it past the fire. You're gonna fall off the cliff. Let's follow the path. I'm walking as if I know where I'm going, but I call those things the 3D Mighty Ducks. I do not know why I call them that, but I used to call them that when I was younger. Okay, and from here, you're on the left side, and you're supposed to push the block. Oh Lord, there's Freddy Krueger, the frozen version. Get away from me with this Apollo. So push the block down, jump down, and now you can lift that, and this block is right here. And now you go down here. Now this is the part I remember. Now you're pretty much at the boss. This is my favorite part of the dungeon when you figure that out. And remember what they said about your magic power, so... Oh Lord. They're trying to help out. Pull the statues out the way, do a little remodeling, a little rearrangement. Oh Lord, really? That's what we're doing? I'm just trying to get some skull heads so I can go into this boss fight prepared, and you all just won't let me be great. Lift this rock up, this stone. When you jump down, this is where the boss is. Typically, you're supposed to use your fire rod on him because he's an ice boss. But we're not going to do that. Since we have our bombos already and we're prepared, just use it. We're gonna burn him up with the bombos. Magic spell power. Bam. And 3 of him are out. Oh Lord. They already... Alright, let's attack them from this point. I say use the bombos again. They won't let me pause it, but use that again. Maybe that would kill them. Let's try it. I never done it. Nope, they did nothing. Okay. So you have to hit them with the sword. Okay, that was easy. So we have now 17 of the 20 heart containers with only 2 crystals left. And we have 5 of the 7 crystals. It's pretty good. I fought sloppy tonight, but hey. There's another maiden found. Said AI, because of you, I can escape the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say the Helia people control mysterious powers as did the 7 wise men, but the blood of Helia has become thin over time. We, who carry the blood of the 7 wise men, do not possess strong power anymore. Either our powers will increase if the mix of the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise man. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle link in the world opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Alrighty. Glad you believe in me. Taking those hearts a long time to replenish as they grow. But great job. We have 5 of the 7 crystals. We only have 2 more left. We will get those tomorrow night. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's episode. I apologize in advance for my sloppy fighting and not remembering everywhere to go in the dungeon. You can like, comment, and subscribe to help support the channel. Also follow on the other platforms such as Instagram at Arcade Intelligence. Follow on TikTok at Arcade Intelligence. Follow on X, aka Twitter, at Ace Intel. And you can follow at Arcade Intelligence on Discord. I appreciate you all. I love my controllers. I appreciate the feedback I'm getting from you all every day. and just support me, and later on I'll be supporting you. I have big plans for this channel and this platform, and I want you all involved, but I won't be able to do it until I get to a better place. So just keep supporting, and I support you all as well. um have a good night, and I guess we can recap what we did. We earned crystal number 3, which is dungeon number 6, as well as crystal number 5, which is dungeon number 7. And we only have 2 crystals left. So we got our blue mail, which prevents us from taking as much damage. That's really good. We only are missing one more special item. Let me see. The next dungeon will give us that next item that goes in right here. So it makes you wonder what the crystal number 7 gives you. But anywho, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow night.